An unprecedented day in American history. A former president, current presidential candidate, facing 4 concurrent and consequential legal battles, all centered on corrupting elections. Overnight in Arizona, Trump became unindicted co-conspirator number 1 in an election fraud case that has indicted his former lawyer, his White House chief of staff, and one of his current lawyers. Trump was also named an unindicted co-conspirator in a similar Michigan case yesterday. Today, Trump's lawyers at the Supreme Court arguing he is immune from prosecution for his efforts to overturn the 2020 election. Also this morning, Trump back in Manhattan criminal court, facing charges surrounding efforts to interfere in the 2016 election. Nothing about this is normal. Aaron Koterski starts us off at the New York courthouse. Good morning, Aaron.
George, good morning to you. Former President Trump would prefer to be at the U.S. Supreme Court arguments today, but the judge here would not allow it because he's a criminal defendant on trial. And now, as you say, Trump is named in 2 other criminal cases in 2 other states as an unindicted co-conspirator.
This morning, Donald Trump is unindicted co-conspirator 1 in a case out of Arizona that said he and others schemed to prevent the lawful transfer of the presidency to keep Trump in office after the 2020 election against the will of Arizona's voters. The indictment names 11 Republican electors and references this video from December 2020 when they met at party headquarters to certify the election for Trump, even though Joe Biden won the state.
Donald J. Trump of the state of Florida, number of votes 11.
The Arizona indictment also charges 7 others, including Rudy Giuliani, former White House chief of staff Mark Meadows, and Trump's senior advisor Boris Epshteyn, with trying to declare Trump the 2020 winner, contrary to voter intent and the law.
The people of Arizona elected President Biden. Unwilling to accept this fact, the defendants charged by the state grand jury allegedly schemed to prevent the lawful transfer of the presidency.
Trump has also been named an unindicted co-conspirator in Michigan, where 16 Republicans were charged with illegally trying to replace electoral votes for Biden in 2020 with electoral votes for Trump. He plans to bring his 2024 campaign to Michigan next week during a day off from his criminal trial in New York, where publisher David Pecker returns to the witness stand to explain how the National Enquirer ended up paying Playboy model Karen McDougal $150,000 to take her story of a year-long sexual relationship with Trump off the market. Trump denied the affair, but by June 2016, Pecker testified he was serving as the eyes and ears of the Trump campaign, changing the National Enquirer's business model from buying stories to publish to buying stories to bury if they were damaging to Trump's presidential aspirations.
We're also waiting for the judge to decide whether to hold Trump in contempt for violating the gag order. George, a decision on that could come at any time.